Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. We learn an unbelievable message from the past two parshas. In last week's parsha, we have the exciting moment, perhaps even the climax of the Torah, of the five books of Moshe, five books of Moses, where Hashem reveals himself on Har Sinai to the Jewish people. The most intense moment up to this date, the highest level of prophecy up to this date, where Hashem revealed himself to our entire nation, something that has never been replicated. But what is so interesting is that after this very thunderous, literally thunderous and exciting moment, the following parsha, this week's parsha, what happens? We learn about very, very trivial laws, about the laws of if property is damaged, if somebody is accidentally killed, if all these different, very trivial laws, very detailed back and forths of monetary discussions and all of that sort of thing. So we see it's very, very interesting. We go from the most intense and exciting and euphoric moment where literally Hashem bends the heavens into the earth, something that we all desire. We all desire revelation of God. We all want an uplifting experience, an experience where we literally experience Hashem. We all yearn for this. And this was what was revealed to the Jewish people on Har Sinai. And then boom, right away Hashem tells Moshe to command the people about the laws, literally mishpatim, the laws of all these very, very trivial and seemingly not exciting laws. So what's going on? Why did this happen? Why did Hashem make it happen this way? And of course we know that everything in the Torah is hashgacha pratis, is divine providence, is literally exactly the way Hashem wants it to be, and there's something to learn from it. So surely we learned something from this as well. And we learned that the same Hashem who revealed himself on Har Sinai, same Hashem who revealed himself in a intense explosion, so to speak, of bending heaven into earth and speaking to the Jewish people, commanding them, a command with commandments that were so intense that literally the Jewish people experienced kalos and nefesh, which means their soul left their body, they died, and Hashem had to put their souls back into their body to bring them back to life after he said the commandments. Until the point where it was too intense for them that Moshe actually had to say the commandments to the Jewish people. So we go from that to the laws, the details, and just the seemingly unexciting laws. So what we learn from this is that the same Hashem who did that, who revealed himself in such an exciting way, is the same Hashem who is telling us to follow all these laws. And that we have to have that same excitement, just like we experienced on Mount Sinai when Hashem revealed himself. We have to have that same fire, that same enthusiasm when we fulfill and we learn about all the details of all the laws, the most simple law. Why? Because the same Hashem who revealed himself on Har Sinai is the same Hashem who desires us to learn and follow these simple, detailed laws. So this is a lesson for us in our avodah of Hashem. Everything that we do in this world to relate to Hashem has to be with an awareness that Hashem is one. There's only one God. Therefore, we cannot estimate, we cannot calculate and say, oh, it's just a small commandment. This is just a little mitzvah. So what if I don't keep this mitzvah? It's a small one. I did all the big mitzvahs. No, because we don't know the value of a mitzvah. We are seeing things from a limited perspective, from a human brain. We have limitation. But Hashem has no limits. He's beyond infinite. Therefore, he has the true perspective. So we can't be too comfortable with ourselves with missing out on a small mitzvah, because we don't know what the value is of even a small mitzvah. Perhaps that small mitzvah could be the whole purpose of why your soul came down into this world. We also have something interesting to learn, and that Hashem revealed himself in such an intense way on Har Sinai that was not something that was just once. It was once until now, but in the days of Mashiach, which we are about to enter B'ezras Hashem today, Hashem is going to reveal a level of nevuah, a level of prophecy that will be infinitely greater than even that of which was revealed on Mount Sinai. And there's even a greater aspect to this, in that on Har Sinai, Mount Sinai, it was too intense for the people to handle, that their soul left their body and they died. However, in the days of Mashiach, we'll be able to stay alive and enjoy this level of nevuah, this level of prophecy, this level of Giloi Elokus, divine revelation. Why? It's Davka specifically because of the Mishpatim. The seemingly boring things that we have to do are actually the way in which we make ourselves ready to be Kalim, vessels for the Giloi Elokus, for a full revelation of Hashem, or Ein Sof, beyond Hashem, Etzem. There's a level of Or Ein Sof, which is Hashem's infinite light, and then there's a level of Etzem, Hashem himself. And in the days of Mashiach, we'll experience Hashem himself. But it's specifically through all the mishpatim, all the laws, all the studying and all the details, and following Hashem's word. That is how we experience Hashem. And actually, very interestingly, the Rabbi Ashlag in Ayin Beis explains that it is actually the reason why sometimes the commandments that Hashem commands us don't make sense, why it's so holy that we do mitzvahs that don't make sense sometimes. Some mitzvahs make sense, like not to murder and not to steal and these things. But then there's some mitzvahs that we don't understand. They don't make sense al pitam v'das, by logic, through logic. And these are like tefillin, putting on tefillin, or kashrus. All these things, they are a revelation of Or Ein Sof. Why? Because Hashem is beyond grasp. We can't grasp Hashem. So too when we do these mitzvahs that we can't grasp, we are connecting and, so to speak, kivyachol, grasping Hashem. So this is a very exciting idea. Let's use this, let's take this into our hearts and get excited and realize that Hashem is about to reveal something that is going to be infinitely greater than Mount Sinai. But it is dependent on you to do one extra mitzvah, to go a little bit more than your comfort zone, a little bit higher than our understanding, to do something to bring Mashiach. Because we are the generation of Mashiach. So may Hashem bless you all, and may we experience this today. Please share this message.